Hello and welcome to a new Modern video. So today we are gonna try to learn how to play blue-white control in Modern. So this archetype has been around forever, and now this version is doing nicely in Modern right now. This is Jedrek, the Polish guy list from the Grand Open qualifier in Sofia. He plays 12, I believe, and I don't know, the deck is very straightforward. You got your mana, interaction in the form of counterspells, subtlety, a bunch of removals, and your card advantage. And in this case, we are playing the Narset plus Days Undoing combo. So the idea is to try to combo out of the game like a Splinter Twin kind of situation. We have even more copies in the sideboard, and the sideboard is more interaction, more removals, just to fine-tune for the matchup. Let's run this through a Modern League and see for ourselves if blue-white control is a good deck in Modern right now. I am not a great control player, so the idea here is to learn how to play control. This is gonna be tough, also probably a very long video. I will try to cut out everything, so let's start here. Okay, we found an opponent finally. So let's go. We have our Kaheera companion, which prevents us from playing fun cards like Snapcaster Mage, but well. 2 lands Reprieve. Yeah, we're keeping this. We're not mulliganing hands. No, that's not gonna happen. So let's see. So I guess our lands are like Raugrin Triome and the Sultai one Zagoth Triome. Let's find here the Raugrin first, so we can enable easily our Leyline Bindings. I don't think we will fetch this one. So the idea is to get your Triomes and then get basic after basic after basic. We are gonna counter this no matter what it is, just to dig into our deck and go forward a bit. Okay. Teferi not the greatest against Zagoth. Our hand not the greatest. Well, Supreme Verdict is very good. The One Ring is good, decent. Like, it's our card advantage engine, of course. What we are feeling here is a Grist. Next turn, we don't have Counterspell, we don't have anything. We have an opponent that is not playing. Okay, there we go. So I don't think we are gonna play Teferi since we are feeling Grist. Let's search for an answer. So this we do not want for sure. I think we want a Counterspell. So let's see if we can find one. Okay, not great. So if it's a Grist coming down now, we are gonna suffer that one. But apart from that, we are very well covered from like any kind of creatures or stuff. Supreme Verdict has us covered. The ring's gonna start drawing us extra cards. This is just the blue-white life. So if there's a Grief coming now, a Grist coming now. Okay, there it is. Totally, yeah. Well, Grist is great, but if we can find a Leyline Binding and then just Supreme Verdict the rest of the board, that will be fine. Okay, let's use this. The One Ring. I don't think there's any reason not to draw now. Well, this Orcish Bowmaster is the reason to draw now, so let's go with it. Ooh, Minamo. Love Minamo. It's like 20 euros in paper? So expensive. Okay, let's see what opponent has for us. From here, we just need to find a Leyline Binding. So our blind binding that Grist, Supreme Verdict, done. Easy peasy. Soul Cauldron, not too great right now. Would be great with if Grist gets into the graveyard, like ever. Okay, so here we're gonna start by Teferi. The idea to play Teferi is to play around Orcish Bowmasters. So if this is a Bowmaster our opponent has, which it may very well be, Teferi will just force their hand, and we can draw in response, etc, etc. If there's no Bowmaster, we're just gonna... We're gonna draw first. Get the info. Oh, there's the binding. In that case... I'm fine if Teferi gets attacked, so let's bounce the Agatha. Later we may do some like Minamo, One Ring, drawing extra cards and stuff, but not... Oh, that's pretty nice. I think I'm leylining. Leylining, is that a thing? Okay, we are doing super fine. We have a ring, 16 life, second ring. What is this? Oh. Okay. Okay. We're fine with that. We have another one. Okay, this was a reason. I was thinking out a reason to play Leyline in the turn. This was the one. That was a misplay. Mi primerito día playing this. Okay, let's see what they got for us. 5 cards. They have an Agatha Soul Cauldron for sure. What else do they have? They can have some Core Calling stuff. We don't think they have any Bowmasters, seeing how they play out last turn and stuff. Oh, Spike Feeder. I mean, I'm not very worried about the Spike Feeder, to be honest. Let's take the Fountain. I think our plan here is just draw a bunch, play Teferino, probably plus Teferi. Oh, yeah, we are doing this. Yeah. So we are placing Teferi and leaving this Supreme Verdicts up. The only thing we are missing is a blue card for Force. But apart from that, we are doing super fine here. Next turn we will swap One Rings. Okay, sure. I don't care about that, like, at all. Like, even if our opponent attacks Teferi, I may do nothing. Just wait until the end of turn for the Supreme Verdicts. There's no much reason to take an action here. We are doing super fine. What is this? You don't want to do that. You want to fetch first. Okay, this is a Jawmoth, I guess. Do I want to Supreme Verdict now? Leave the battlefield empty, no Jawmoth action. I think so. So Jawmoth is not that scary if there's no battlefield. I think the opponent should have attack first here. Now we have our Teferi. Nothing's gonna happen to it. Yeah. Uy, I don't have my F8. Okay. Only problem here is we don't have a white card for our Solitude. And next turn we can like Teferi, bounce something, probably bounce Jawmoth, draw a bunch of extra cards. Like, this game is locked up, I believe. Should be. Okay, that's nice. We're doing this. Because we don't want to see that here. We're gonna exile the Soul Cauldron now. And play a new One Ring so we don't die to the old one. Leave Force of Negation up. Solitude with Solitude. Easy. So, my problem with playing control decks is now I believe we have won the game. We just have to actually win the game. And that's boring, unexciting. So that's not so great. Yeah, that's dead. Let's play this. Keep the new one. I think we are gonna preordain here so we can find extra white cards. And what else are we doing? Nothing. We are just going to end step, discarding a bunch of cards. Probably this and second force. We don't really need second force. We probably don't need first force. Like, we are just stopping Core of Calling. Okay, this is fine, acceptable. There's the Zagoth, Uncounterable. I think we are drawing in response. Maybe we find a Leyline Binding. We can Leyline Binding the Young Wolf. Okay, that's alright. What else, opponent? Oh, here it is. We are actually gonna use our Force of Negation. Okay. Teferi, exiled for Solitude. Kill the Zagoth. Counter that. Draw more cards. Play. At some point we will hardcast Solitude. Start attacking. Probably we can also lock them. So this deck can lock the opponent out with Geier Reach plus Narset. We will do that too if we can. We just gotta find one. We have 10 life. That's like so much. We're gonna play out until our opponent gets bored. And this is the plan for this deck all the time. Just boring people out. Our opponent is thinking so much. So the options you can be considering here are just drawing cards, like activating Zagoth a bunch to draw, but there's not much to do. They can draw a couple of cards. We will let them draw, that's fine. We really just want like another Supreme Verdict, so we can just go with that. Okay, Zagoth is gone. This is gone. Do we want to let them search for a 1-drop? Do we even care? What can they get? Another one of these? They can get like another Young Wolf. I think we're gonna force just because we have so many cards and we don't have that much removal right now. There's no reason to let them have anything extra. Okay, take one. Draw. Oh, there it is. Narset. Okay. We can go Narset. Search. Oh, Counterspell is actually pretty nice. We can also take Prismatic Ending and kill everything. We're gonna do that. This is dead. We're just gonna kill everything and then lock them out with Geier Reach, Sanitarium, Stern. And let's have like a flawless victory or whatever. Okay, so they have this turn. If we untap with Sanitarium, like, so the thing with Geier Reach, Sanitarium plus Narset is if they have cards in hand, they can do something in the draw step. But with Teferi, we are totally locking them out. So this is our opponent's last draw step. It better be good. If it's like another Boseiju, that would be awesome for them. This seems like a Core of Calling. That's not gonna be too great. Also, if they have no cards in hand, Narset plus Geier Reach Sanitarium is just a lock. And if they have one card in hand, they can do stuff. Okay, Orkis. Orkis is good. Actually, Orkis is very annoying and good. Actually, Orkis is extremely annoying. But we have an Narset activation here. Perfect. And this game is so over. Okay, let's lock them out. Are we gonna play the second ring? Yes, we are. Just so we are safe. And we are done here. Now, I will demonstrate what I was saying. Let's go to a draw step. They draw. We activate Geier Reach. We loot. They cannot. They are prevented from drawing because of Narset. And That's it. That's all their turn. We go back to our turn and they concede. Okay, I really appreciate the concession. Okay, what do we want here? I guess we want removals and stuff. I don't think Dress Down is appropriate for this matchup. This seems like an anti-Saga card, actually. So what I don't love here is the Force of Negation. I don't think I love the Narset and Days Undoing package since we have... So the problem with the Narset in this matchup is they are always gonna have a lot of board presence. Our plan is just to kill everything. Maybe we leave like one Narset. Like Narset is a good card in general. It's a great card actually. I love it so much. That's my main reason to play this. What do we care about from their side? Greased, Stern Scolding is awesome against that. On Thin Ice as early removal with our Prismatic Ending, that's awesome. Yeah, Subtlety is gonna be great. Supreme Verdict is gonna be great. Yeah, I think this is how I want to do it. Let's go. Oh, so fast. Okay, let's see. Kukutsa, what do you have for us? So this deck is a slow deck. We should be aware of our timer. We are like 30 seconds ahead of our opponent. I'm playing slowly because I'm talking. I'm not used to talk while I play, especially not used to talk in English while I play. So excuse that. Hello, I have a cat. It's a cat nightmare, I believe. Cat beast. Cat nightmare was Lurus. Okay, this hand is not great, but is missing white mana. But Stern Scolding is gonna do a lot of work. Of course, like if our opponent goes halfling go, we are done. But anything except that, we are pretty well equipped. If we just find a fetch land, we get the white mana, we unlock the Leyline Binding, and we have the One Ring, which is awesome. What a card! What a card, the One Ring. Okay, opponent has 7 cards in hand, we keep, and it's a go. Please don't play halfling. This is what I didn't want to see. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. What are we doing here? Okay, we are going with that. What I imagine will happen is our opponent will play a Greased now, which is awesome against us, and I imagine we are not going to Subtlety it. There it is. Since we have the Leyline Binding queued up for the next turn, we are not gonna Subtlety. We can let them have one token. That's fine. Let's play. Let's search for our Raugrin Triome. If we find a blue card here, it would be awesome to have backup for Subtlety. That's great. Okay, now we do this main phase, so they cannot bossage you in response or anything. Okay, now we are looking for a bit of removal. Let's take out this stop. This sounds like a Yawmoth to me, if I have ever seen one. Yawmoth. Yes, Yawmoth is the card. Oh, that's not a Yawmoth. Okay, much happier about that. Okay, we are really looking for oh, this is... Oh, okay. Is this a bomb for 1? Huh. Highward Might. What? Okay, there's Jamming Magic. Oh, wow, this was a... Wow, what a turn. Okay, we are extremely behind right now. Shit. Should I have Subtlety that Greased in the first place? Maybe? Not sure. Yeah. We don't want any of these. Okay, we got the Supreme Verdict. That's gonna do some work. Let's see. We need second white. We need answer for Greased. What else do we need? Not much after that. So if we get as our second white, here we are gonna be attacked for 2, 3, 4, I don't know. Depends on what those halflings want to do. Just the 2, okay. Okay, we can take 2. We can even play the ring next turn. So the idea of playing the ring will be to get them to overcommit. This does sound like a Bowmaster, but we're just gonna play the ring and we will see if we activate or not. We probably do. Okay, since if we activate now we have protect. No, we will activate upkeep probably. Yeah. So what we want to do is, so the thing is with Bowmaster, you don't want to activate. If they respond with Bowmaster, even though we got protection, they will get to. This seems like a Jawmoth. They will get to grow the thingy, and that's not great for us. Okay, let's draw now. Okay, another Verdit. So I don't think we are winning this game. They can draw a bunch of cards now with Jawmoth, and that's not gonna be great. So in the end, it was like we had a good hand, but that halfling cost us so we had a counterspell. That halfling made it useless, and then we had one removal on time. That was fine, but they drew the answer for it, and that's it. That's the summary of this game. So the idea here is we are gonna try and clean the board with Supreme Verdit and be ready for the second wave of cards, assuming we are not dying this turn, of course. Let's see, opponent draws and draws and draws. I don't want to deal because if they put something annoying on the stack, that's not it. We may want, like, if the moment they put a persist creature on the stack, we need to subtlety, and that's it. Okay, we have the protection. Let's just draw a white source al natural, like right now. Plains. Okay, we have to draw. Not great. Oh, you see me. Okay, that's. It could be worse. Could be a lot worse. Do I want to Jawmoth? To kill the Jawmoth? I think so, yeah. Okay, so we are very behind right now, and sure, this is fine. You can get me a plains, and I will do the same thing like before. Next step, play Minamo, leave Subtlety up for the next Jawmoth they may have. We should have played a land first. This was a mistake. This land should be on the play, on the battlefield right now. Okay, that resolves. We're gonna take a couple of damage here. We have the other ring for protection later, and to cycle this one. So the idea right now is to stop a Jawmoth from coming down with our subtlety, and then Verdit. We have gone through 3 Leyline Bindings, which are our cleanest answer to Grist. It's a bit of a liability, right? The binding here, like they have so many ways to break it. They have already broken 2, so that's a lot. That is fine. We're actually gonna subtlety and trade with it. So the Verdit cleans the board cleanly. How is that a thing? Do I even know how to speak? Okay, take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 more from Greased. We are doing fine. Like, could be a lot worse, or could be a lot better. But that Verdict is gonna carry a lot of weight for us. Just play like a Wall Roots or more Halflings. 2 more Halflings. Why do you want them in your hand? There's no reason for it. Okay, we took a bunch of damage there. What is this? Another one. We can manage this. Is that gonna minus? Plus? Plus. Okay. Okay, we are doing fine. Fine. We go down to 4. That's a good draw. We're attacking wrist here. We bird it. First thing. I hate guys. What's going on? Okay, Magic Online, please. Would you let me? Thank you. Do we draw? Yes. We draw here. Okay, that's a very decent draw. Okay, we are doing totally fine. We can Solitude, we can Stern Scolding. Then we have the ring for protection. This is each opponent. Each opponent. Okay. Halfling. Okay, Halfling is fine because we're gonna Supreme Verdict plus 1 ring next turn. What is this? This is another Jamoth. This is not fine. This is not fine. Yeah, we are doing totally fine here. We go down to 1 life, but we draw a bunch. Okay. Play the ring. Keep it. I mistapped, so have left out blue up. That was a mistake. We are not Supreme Verdicting now. We will do it later. And we only have 1 counter, so have 2, but it doesn't. I don't think it's gonna matter. This is on 3. It needs 5. Okay. We're gonna manage our life back with Solitude before anything happens. This is fine. And Kalni Garden is extremely fine, actually. Okay. Take no damage. Can we draw a land? Teferi. Teferi. Does Teferi change anything? We only have 3 white, so we cannot do Teferi minus on our Leyline. Okay, I'm thinking Teferi minus on the Leyline plus Verdict, but that doesn't work because we don't have enough white. We can just play the Verdict and then we have to deal with the Young Wolf. So okay, I think I'm gonna play Teferi, bounce the Young Wolf, and now I don't want to clean the board. I want to get Solitude on the board. If they attack, okay, we are passing the turn and we are Solituding anything important they play. So have played that Windswept Heath. That was a nice play. Okay. I think we are doing fine. If this turn they do not draw anything very good, we are doing fine. If they draw like another Jaumoth, so there's only 2 Jaumoths gone. We just need to gain a bunch of life. And we have 2 turns before that Grease gets us. Here I imagine they will play around us in Solitude. Well, I'm playing my Solitude, gaining a bunch of life. Do I want to hit an insect token or do I want to hit the Halfling? I'm gonna hit a token because I don't want Teferi to die. Okay, we got this. We got this team. Gain a bunch of life, then we can attack the Greased. And we have the second Solitude to do everything all over again. That Windswept Heath should be on the board. That was a grave misplay actually. Like total mess up. Always yield. Plus Teferi. And our plan is basically attack Wrist until we gain enough life or we kill it. Next turn Grist is... So we have another turn before Grist ultimates. This is fine. What I'm gonna do is kill the Young Wolf like this. Still gain the 3 life. So the idea to do it like this is we are just killing 2 things, but we are also getting the life here. Why is Magic Online so laggy? I cannot record that like this. Magic Online. Since we are gaining a bunch of life in this situation, we can afford to pay 2 for the Hallowed Fountain. Okay, now we just have to kill Grist before anything weird happens. Okay, Takenuma is a good card. What are they taking? So Reprieve kind of covers us. The idea to pay 2 life here is they will play something uncontrollable with Halfling, we will Reprieve it, get it to hand because this is not remand, and then we will counterspell it on the way down. And that's basically game. Because after that we have 2 attackers to that Grist. We just need to find 1 removal spell to get the there's gonna be 2 tokens, we need to kill 1. We are done. This was a very interesting game. I at least I thought so. But I think we have it. I mean, we are gonna see a lot of cards. We may not have it, but I do believe we have it. We don't want that. There's a Grist in the graveyard. We don't want that to go there. We're gonna draw with the ring, draw again, find a removal, and kill everything. Draw. Okay, we got it. Draw here. Plus Preordain. We would like another removal spell because we don't have an answer for that Jaumoth in hand right now. So let's dig a bit for that. This is fine. This will work. We're gonna have a bunch of life, so we don't really care about playing the Star Ring. Let's just do it like this. Keep this one. Bounce this. Oh, this is actually very nice. Kill this. We're gonna kill everything. Just everything. That. And now we attack the Grist and there's no outs for our opponent. Wow, this was a game. I enjoyed it a lot. We're so behind in clock right now and my Magic Online is lagging so much. Okay, we have a counterspell for that Jaumoth. And whatever else, like even another Grease. There's nothing going on here. They are gonna concede probably, but if not, we are gonna take our Kaheera and win. Okay, easy. Let's go for the next one. Let's go. Round 2. It would be nice to have like a reminder of how we're doing in the league or something. This is a very fine hand on the draw. Force of Negation. This Undoing is a great card because it's blue. Ooh. Yeah, we are Force of Negating this. Like, this Tron is not the same Tron deck as it used to be. It's more of a big mid-range control deck, whatever. But I'm still not letting them have the 2-3 Tron if I can. If I can manage. So, Tron used to be like, back in the days, Tron was like your worst matchup or whatever as a control player. But now, it's not that bad. Can be a lot worse. You can, like, your answers are so good and so generic. You can hit everything from Tron. With Counterspell. You don't have it. We are not even playing Field of Ruin anymore. It used to be like how blue-white control beat Tron, right? But now you can go toe-to-toe with them. Like, yeah, they have more mana, more powerful plays, but Counterspell still hits everything. So who cares, right? I think that's the idea here. Let's see if it holds true. Counterspell. So the problem with Counterspell is sometimes you don't draw it. Also, the problem in this pairing for us is they are a bigger mana deck, so they will always have the mana advantage. If we draw the Super Verdicts, Prismatic Endings, and so of our deck, that's not gonna be great either. The ring is fine. We can manage a ring. I mean, we actually have the Leyline Binding on hand. For those of you who don't know, if we do this way, they are not drawing because the ring will not have any counters. So that's a reason to not insta draw with your ring. Okay, if you can wait it out a bit, that's a very good reason to do it. I learned that the same way as opponent just did. Okay, we are fine against anything that is not basically Ulamog. Ulamog es un problema. Ulamog is the best card in this pairing. That's like, thank you for being obvious. Do Weaker. So that's 6 mana. They can. I don't want them to have a ring before I have a ring. So if we trade 1 for 1, the first person to have a ring will be the winner, of course, because it's gonna break the parity. So we don't want them to have one. Subtlety. I don't know how to pronounce this card. This is a Nulamog, we are done. If this is a big walking ballista, that's totally fine. What is this? What's going on? This smells like a ballista to me. With mana? More mana? Do you need more mana? 8 mana? What's going on? Hey Thacker, what are you doing? That's not 10 mana for Nulamog. That's 10 mana for Nulamog. We are done. Oh, that's so cool. Can we beat this? Do we want to put Subtlety on the stack? No. No, easy answer, no. Okay, I mean, it could be worse. Could be a lot worse. We just need another Leyline Binding. We can play it for 2 mana. Exile that Ulamog. Or we can Subtlety. We can Solitude. I mean, Ulamog is awesome, don't get me wrong, but it's a lot worse since every white deck has Solitude. Okay. The problem, they have a fucking ring. What is this? Sure, I don't care. We need that ring to miss for a couple of turns, and we need a Narset ASAP. I don't know how you pronounce that. Please do not correct my English. I do not care about this language or whatever that internet meme was. So Tron has a lot of air. One coil engine is not very annoying. I mean, I'd rather they don't have one, but don't you cycle first and then play the one coil? Pretty sure you do. Okay, that one I'm scared about. Like scared a lot. Very, very scared. So since we are scary chickens, we are gonna do this. But we're in trouble. Like we are in big trouble right now. Bounce the ring, bounce. I think I bounced the one coil. Oh, almost. Okay, so if we get Narset plus Leyline Binding, Narset stops the ring. The problem is Karn is coming down and we are so dead. This is 4 mana. Why are you playing that first? Are you checking for a counterspell? I have nothing. There you go. 7 mana, that's not enough for a Summoning Titan. And I would be much scared if there was a Summoning Titan on the stack right now. But this can be what are you searching for, opponent? What are you searching for here? Another ring? Nah. So much life to play with. Pithing Needle. Okay, naming what? Naming what? Naming Teferi? Okay. That's very acceptable. I'm very happy with that. Narset. Leyline Binding. Days Undoing, Counterspell. Yeah, we're done. We're done. There's no chance we're winning this game, so let's go to the next one. Versus Tron. Cards we won. I guess we won Dovin's Veto. We won this combo thingy. We don't want this or that. We don't want many of these. Maybe any. Maybe we don't want like any of it. Teferi is not great, actually. So Prismatic Ending is fine, but maybe we don't want any Prismatic Endings. I'm not in love with Subtlety either. It's better on the play, so it's probably better than a Teferi, I think. So Teferi is so bad, actually. Like on thin ice. Nah. Do I like this? Yeah, I like this. So my way of sideboarding this kind of decks and this kind of situations is there any card I will be unhappy to draw at any given point in time? And I think I'm happy with most cards. Of course, like Days Undoing is not great, but what if we curve an Narset or something? So let's search for an Narset. We're on the play, so the Narset thing is much better. This is fine. I like these cards. Yeah. Like last game, if we had a ring before our opponent, would have been totally fine. Yeah, that's the idea here. We are Prismatic Ending that, gaining a bit of time. We deploy our ring ahead of time, ahead of theirs. That saga shines a lot. A lot. Okay. This is very fine. Okay. Narset. Counterspell is fine. I don't think there's gonna be much to counterspell this turn, but we will probably counterspell anything that is put on the stack, because we just want to deploy the ring afterwards. Let's see. Relic of Progenitus, I don't care. Okay. Opponent is way behind with that saga start. No. Did they search for a tower, but they play another power plan. Okay. This is golden for us. We are slamming the ring and riding it to victory. What is this? Why do you have a stop? I don't think there's any way they can interact with the ring, but we are drawing now. Anyway. Oh! What? Uy, me fui. We are so good at this game. Okay, they do have the Tron, but we are doing wonderfully here. Oh, please. Yeah, we'll assign that. Always deal to everything. I just want to play fast in Magic Online. Okay, this is gonna be fine to help us cheapen. We're gonna pass with double Counterspell up, with Force plus Counterspell, and hit whatever comes our way. Like, so they are Tron, they have, as we've mentioned, big mana, powerful spells, but only one spell for turns in most cases. So is Wurmcoil something we want to counter? Not really. Wurmcoil can hit the battlefield, it's fine, we're fine with that. So Ulamog is obviously the worst for us. Here I think I'm just leylining that Wurmcoil, searching for Raugrin. No, searching for Zagoth. So the problem with searching for Zagoth rather than Raugrin is that we do not have Steam Vents, but we do have Breeding Pool. I don't think it matters. Okay, let's draw Narset. Wow. That's not an asset. Or anything for that matter. Okay, what are we doing? We're playing Minamo. And we are passing the turn. Yeah, we are. Let's discard a bunch of lands. We don't want to take damage, but it also doesn't really matter how much damage we take. Karn is not fine, not acceptable. What else do you have? If they don't have anything, we are drawing. Like, we are going to end step, we are drawing here. Basically here, like, we are paying 1 extra life because we are gonna pay 4 rather than 3, and we are drawing 4 cards for 1 extra life. That's insane. Am I going for it? Yeah, right? Yeah. Why not? So the only problem with doing it like this is that we do, like, we are gonna give them 1 turn to top deck something, but that's totally fine. The only card we are really worried about here would be an Ulamog, and even that, like, I'm pretty sure we can manage. Do I care about this? I mean, like, I don't, but also there's no reason to let it resolve, because next turn we are locking them out with Geier Rich Sanitarium. Here, same idea. We draw because we are drawing 5 cards and only paying 1 life extra, so we are very, very fine with that. Okay, we have the ring. Let's activate Narset. We do not have Teferi anymore. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. I don't think we want to draw any more cards. And we are trying... They have 1 card in hand. We are gonna try and lock them out from this game. I think we are discarding 1 Counterspell. Maybe it was Narset, the discard there? I'm not sure. It's a blue card for force, maybe it was polluted. Okay, now it's gonna be a polluted delta. So the plan here is lock them out as we've seen before. Yeah, and we are done. Okay. We are done. We are gonna just Solitude them to death. Literally attack them for 3 a bunch of times. And that will be it. Sure, I don't care. This is very annoying. What I suggest, if you are playing on paper, is just explain to your opponent what is going to happen. Hey, I'm gonna do this a bunch of times. You are gonna be locked out of the game. You cannot do anything. Like, you are Tron. You cannot interact. Instant speed. Like, if they had white mana, green mana, they could bossage you or something. But apart from that, there's not much they can do. And I don't know. If your opponent doesn't want to concede, they don't have to. But I will strongly suggest that they do, because this is not fun for anybody involved. Like, yeah, I'm attacking you. This is so fun. I don't know. If your opponent is some kind of masochist that enjoys dying, that's fine. I mean, they're gonna see our deck or something. That's also fine. Fishing for information, I guess. Is it? So one of the strengths of Kaheera is that it does actually speed the clock a bunch when you are hitting with Solitude. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. Hello, Magic Online. Do you want me to play the game? Okay. I don't know what to do here. Like, should I cut this and go to cyborgs directly, because this is gonna take a bunch of time and it's gonna be boring for everybody. But also, what if I just stop saying this is gonna be boring and try to make it exciting, because it's kind of my role and job here. But also I don't want to, because I hate why, like, you don't have to concede, but you can. It will be very fun for everybody if you concede. Nah, enough whining. We got this game. The next one on the draw, that's gonna be harder, but do we want to change anything? That's okay. Let's think about our sideboard. Do we want anything different than what we have been doing? Like, for example, we could want more Prismatic Endings to have a better answer for that turn 1 map. Is the only thing I'm considering. So Leyline Binding is not that great against Tron. Like, it's good, but if you hit, they have Oblivion Stone, super annoying. They have Karn to take whatever artifact you have behind. You have under the Oblivion Stone, the Leyline Binding. I think we may cut one and bring a Prismatic Ending. Also, Leyline Binding is a big liability against Yulamo, so that's a big problem. And I don't love Subtlety, but it's gonna let us do stuff like stop Karn turn 3, that kind of things. So let's try something like this. This is a hand, like, I hate mulliganing, but this hand does literally nothing. I mean, what it does is it digs a lot with Preordain. We have a couple of rings. Okay, like, how am I gonna mulligan a hand with Preordain, right? It was a banned card. It must be broken. I don't love starting on Urza's Saga, but our opponent has done it already twice. Here we are gonna cycle Lórien Revealed, because so we want Preordain to help us find spells, like counterspells specifically, but then we are missing land drops, so we are gonna make our land drop, and then we will dig for like Force of Negation, Counterspell, that kind of stuff. Oh, or maybe we do not dig. Do I want... Okay, so since there's no risk of a big play next turn, we're gonna do this. We're gonna use this turn to set up, and then we will leave mana up for the next ones. This is wonderful. Okay, we want both. Like, we want lands because we have the rings, and we want the Force of Negation because it's one of our best cards. So now if our opponent goes, they can go Karn. No, they cannot go Karn. They can go Oblivion Stone. We don't really care. They can search for the third. Okay, they can search for another piece, and we will be ready for that. Okay. Then again, how we lose this kind of games is through an Ulamog. Like, if opponent goes like land, like mine into tower Ulamog, we are done. If they do any other kind of thing, we are fine. We do not want a one ring here. We are gonna use Counterspell because we want Force of Negation next turn when we are tapped out for our Counterspell. And just pray there's no Ulamog in our future. I'm always worried about Ulamog, like it's the stuff of my nightmares. Okay. We have the ring ahead of them. We have the extra cards. Let's go. Don't do your worst, opponent, but you can do whatever you want. No Tower of Power, please. Okay, Forest is very acceptable. That is very acceptable. Yeah, this is super fine. Super fine. What is this? Karn the Great Creator. We are forcing this. With Days Undoing, next turn we will Solitude, we will Subtlety, excuse me, and we'll keep going. Subtlety is wonderful in this kind of situations, of course. You are ahead, you have everything. Yeah. Well, I guess we are playing Days Undoing, so it kind of matters what we exile, but it also doesn't matter. I don't know. Okay. Let's use that to get a Raugrin Triome, so we have double white for Solitude later. I expect this to be the same Karn again. I don't remember actually if they put it on top or not. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. They have the Karn in hand and the Ulamog. Okay. So Ulamog is gonna be annoying, but also we're gonna have a decent board against it. Okay, now the Karn may go on top. If it goes on top, we are gonna be very happy because we have the Force of Negation for it. Okay, do you have another land to play it? No, 2 mana. Walking Ballista for 1. Awesome. Very, very neat. Raugrin. Okay, let's take 2. I'm still at 12, that's fine. Awesome. Draw. Very well, very well. So veto that. We can veto Karn, Counterspell. I'm gonna play Polluted Delta here. I think we're attacking, actually. So there's a wall that we just flash in Solitude to kill the Ballista, and Force of Negation that Karn. So that's good against... That's bad against Ulamog. Let me preordain here. I mean, I'm fine with this. Just kind of need to find a Narset. But apart from that, we are doing very fine here. What I may do, actually, thinking about it, is we may play Subtlety on the Karn again. Oh, okay, this is Ulamog. If they play Ulamog, we are Solitude in the Ulamog. Yeah, okay. 10 mana Ulamog with Solitude, and then we have a lot of 2 mana counters. What? I guess change of plans. I'm Solitude in that. Because they cannot Ulamog now. And we can then hit for 6. Like now we Force of Negation, hit for 6. No, we don't force. Do we force? Do we Subtlety? That's interesting. I think we Subtlety. And then we are gonna play the draw, play the One Ring, have double counter up. Yeah, we Subtlety. Like, no, okay, it's fine. We are gonna do this. Yeah, this is fine like this. Okay, you can search. The hand is Ulamog, land unknown. Okay. We want to draw. There's Narset. I'm gonna play the ring. Gain a bunch of life. I mean, stop losing life is what I meant. Gain a bunch of life with Solitude and Subtlety. And I think we have this totally locked up. We have discarded our Geier Rich Sanitarium. So that's not totally great. But it's not terrible either. I love this Ulamog. Looks so cool. Let me counterspell this and hope there is not Veil of Summer, actually. Okay, no Veil of Summer. I was worried there for a second, like Veil of Summer would have been so annoying. Okay, we do not have the... I should have drawn with the ring. That was... I was talking and I forgot. Since we don't have the Sanitarium, it's gonna take a while for us to win this game. Because we cannot lock them like we did before. But it's also gonna be fine, I guess. So let's put the Kaheera in our hand to speed up the clock. So what I liked about what we did in this game is how we play the Subtlety to get a clock going. It's like, I think you can totally run Tron out of threats, like completely, but also I think it's very fine to just keep adding to the board and killing them quickly rather than grinding them to dust. Like now they do not have any more Ulamogs, we still have more counterspells for whatever is coming our way. We can totally get them out of resources, but there's no need if you can just, like, you know, kill them. So let's try and kill them. Also, like, playing the tempo game with Subtlety is something I really love. As a Murk type player, I guess, you just, oh, put that on top and I hit you for 3 and you're dying. Yoo-hoo. I will counterspell this. I think I'm playing the Subtlety here. Yeah, we're totally playing the Subtlety here. Hitting for 7. You have one draw here. And if it, I hope it's like a Karn or something like that. Something like I can Subtlety. Well, that's not it. So the idea why I let them draw is because they are dead now on board. So yeah, 2-0 in this league. Awesome. I was always a control player at heart, since I was a little boy. Since way before I had her. Okay. Let's kill them. Yep. Fucker, you're dead. I really think this deck is very good right now, and it's a good choice. So that's why I'm trying to learn how to play it. and I hope you are also learning with me. But I forgot. Oh my god, I forgot the ring protection. Dambas. Dambas? How do you pronounce? Damas. Damas? I don't know how to pronounce that word. Yeah, okay. I I distracted myself there. Okay, you can draw. And we will see what happens now. They've gone through 2 Lamogs. That's usually the most they play. This one is annoying. We are keeping the Leyline Binding for the Saga token. Wow, this was a very good draw. I don't think they have anything else going on. So this is... I think we are done. Now for real, with the Leyline Binding for the Saga token. But that was a blunder. Also, I think we were so ahead, it didn't matter. But it was a mistake. We should have... Like, I totally forgot about it. That was... that's what a misplay is, right? Like, we did all the strategic stuff right. And then we messed up all the rest. Let me attack. Okay. Next round. Okay, round 3. We are 2-0 in this wonderful modern round. This is a hand. Like, how are you gonna mulligan this hand? Have we mulligan this? We play 5 games, 0 mulligans. Perfect deck, perfect mana. Mulliganing is... So the problem with mulliganing is you have to take a hard choice, that is to mulligan. Then you have to think again, decide again if you want to mulligan. It's like so much effort, right? Ooh, is this a discard? You can discard my land. I don't want that to happen, I guess. So let me do this. I will search for probably a Raugrin, actually. But yeah. So I don't care about doing anything on the next turn because we are... Like, of course, now if we draw a Counterspell, it will be like, oh shit, why didn't I get a Hallowed Fountain? Something. But I think it's fine. And we do want to get the Triumphs on the board. So let's see. Okay, opponent took out our Preordain. That was... I mean, it's not an easy choice because we already have a second land. We do not have the third one, of course. But yeah, Preordain is busted. What can this be? Blue-black ring? Like blue-black control with the ring and stuff? Shit. Okay. Nothing's wrong. This Leyline Binding is only 2 mana? No, it's 3 mana. This looks like an Orcish Bowmaster Reno. Okay. This could be Shadow too, like some kind of Shadow deck. We are gonna wait a bit on that Solitude. Basic Island. So it's probably some blue-black mid-range control deck. Okay, let's wait and see. Probably going to want to Prismatic Ending that. Okay. This is a good one. I don't love this, but we are going to get... What are we going to get? We can get the South. And unlock our Leyline Binding. And all future Leyline Bindings. I like that. Yeah. Play it. So... We only play 3 Leyline Bindings. But I still think it's important to make them cheap. And also we of course already have one on hand. Okay. Are we playing around Spell Pierce? I don't think we are. Let's just kill one of the Bowmasters, then we Prismatic the token. and we keep going from there. There's a wall where we draw another land. We can go Prismatic this, play Narset, and just play from there. Solitude would be a very annoying card right now, but we do have the Solitude for it. Okay. Okay, let me try. Does this resolve? We do not want to play Days Undoing while Lorkie's Bowmaster is on the table. That's just in case somebody was wondering. This has to run into a counterspell. Like, this has to be a counterspell from our opponent. We are drawing, we are activating if it resolves. Okay, Down in the Lock. Down in the Lock is annoying. Let me pop out the graveyards. That's not a graveyard, no? What am I doing? 9 life. They're being very aggressive with their life total, but that doesn't mean there's a shadow or anything to worry about. We are gonna try to upkeep this Solitude, I think. They know about it, which kind of sucks. The problem is playing the ring into a Bowmaster is obviously not right. This resolves, okay, we are super happy about that. This is not a 2-for-1 exactly, right? Because killing... How do you account for this kind of stuff? Like, is this a 2-for-1 since it killed half of a card? Wow, this is a Dismember? What do you have? Okay, why do you pay 4 life in this situation for a Dismember? Do you have Saruman's Ransom? Do you have Force of Negation? Force of Negation would be so annoying. But I think I gotta go for it. This is hardcast Force of Negation. Okay. But if they have a ransom, they can play it, of course. Look for their own Force of Negation. Okay, love this. When are we drawing? Upkeep, I think. Or if they tap out now, we are drawing. What do they have in hand? They have to have like Fatal Push, at least 1 Fatal Push. Maybe 2 Fatal Push. Fatal Push, Fatal Push. Empujón Fatal. Petty Theft. I'm gonna try and counter this. I do not want that Bowmaster on the table. Still, we do have the protection of the ring, so the Bowmaster is not that terrible. Okay, it works. Okay, Counterspell is fine. If we untap, like they are missing land drops. Wow, they conceded. They have nothing. Wow, this. What can they have in hand? Okay, this is a great exercise. We should do more. What does our opponent have in hand? They can have not Drowning the Lock because they could have. So no counter spells at all. No Bowmasters because they would have played in response to a ring. It has to be like Fatal Push and Dismembers. Removal. They have to have removal. Like that's like the only option. Like they're missing land drops and everything. I don't know. So I guess I kind of want. So Stern Scolding only for the Bowmasters I don't think is right. But like I don't think I want the verdicts. And I'm not in love with Subtlety here. But I would like all these cards because like we are gonna do we no, I don't think we want the Days Undoing against a Bowmaster deck. So we only really care about the Bowmasters as a threat, but also Sheldred. I'm gonna leave 1 Days Undoing because it's a good card with Narset and everything. I think we want the Vetos. Force. Yeah, this is not a matchup for Subtlety, I don't think. Yeah, I think we are gonna play like control on control, even though there are creatures nowadays in control decks. It's like, this feels like, should I worry about my opponent's Snapcasters and leave removal for that? I don't think you want to, and especially playing a Solitude. Okay, I have a companion. Let me show you my companion. Yeah, lands and spells. We're keeping this. Still Bamboozle out last game. It had to be like a hand full of removal spells. That's like the only answer I have. There's no way you are conceding it if it's not that. I messed up there. Opponent took our land, which is pretty fun that you can take lands now with this. And I was busy changing the layout. So if anybody has any suggestions, do you rather see this one right now on the one we had before with the I would say it with the bar here, with the toolbar? I don't know what's better. Actually, I don't know what I prefer myself. Okay, Lando. We really needed that land there, so that's pretty cool. I'm not sure, like, traditionally, when you are playing control mirrors, what you want to do is hit your land drops. Okay, this is not a control mirror, this is a shadow deck, right? Now for sure, like, Fiery Islet, taking damage on purpose. It has to be a shadow. Okay, so they may have had red cards in the hand before, in the last game. Could that be it? Having like whatever red cards, I don't know. I don't think I'm doing anything here. There's no reason. So if it's Death Shadow, I'm regretting all the like Dovin's Veto and Force of Negation is not that great. But it's not that terrible either, I guess. But like, we are not gonna be facing rings and that kind of things, so not loving the idea. Playing hitting the Bowmaster. What are we doing? I should stop toying around with the recording settings, but I think this is the best way to do it actually. So let's keep it that way. Do I want to fetch here for a Hallowed tap? I think I do. I don't see much reason not to. Like, this is telling our opponent, hey, we do not have anything, you can take an action here, there's no counterspell waiting for you. But there's a lot of value on getting that Hallowed tapped onto play. It has to be a shadow deck. It can be... Wow. It doesn't have to be Grixis, like heavy Grixis. It can be just playing the Fiery Islet as a draw land. Like, there's no blue-black Painland, but I don't know what's going on with our opponent's deck. You're not gonna miss a land drop after sacrificing your land, right? Like, you have 7 cards in hand, right, opponent? Like, this is not gonna happen. Okay. The problem here is we do not have answer for creatures. Okay. Wow. A 1/1? A 1/1, huh? I'm playing this Solitude. They do not have Counterspell mana up. I'm playing Solitude here. What are I mean, this should resolve, barring a Subtlety. And I think we are going all in. We are. If you don't have a Street Wraith... Oh, they have it. No. Okay. So this member is fine. Totally fine. Okay. This member is fine. Got greedy. But we did play around stuff there, like... I'm scared about Spell Pierce and Mystical Dispute, even Force of Negation. I do not think they will play Force of Negation. This seems like a blue-black deck. So I'm scared about Murktide. Yeah, this is just blue-black Shadow. If this is a Murktide, we are in a bad place. This was a wonderful draw. Let me bounce your Death Shadow. Okay, that's the dispute we were fearing last turn. Do not have an extra Counterspell, please? Or we are dead? We got so greedy, right? Yeah. Okay, we got greedy. We got greedy with that Solitude. If we Solitude that Death Shadow, I don't think we can lose. I mean, we can always lose, but we'll have been in such a better position. Okay, so Death Shadow, I'm liking Supreme Verdict more than a lot more than Dovin's Veto or Force of Negation. Yeah, we're presenting our game 1 deck. Basically, I still don't love Subtlety, but yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. Stern Scolding better now that we know they play extra creatures. Yeah, maybe. They may be playing Grief even. What I don't think I like is Force of Negation now. Yeah. Okay. They, of course, are not playing Ragaman or anything like that. That would make us play the Stern Scoldings more confidently. Okay, this is a very fine hand. We are searching for a basic island here. I do not think we are doing anything else. And we are just digging for extra lands. That last game, that Solitude was way too greedy. There was no need. Like, that 1-1 was irrelevant. We should have got hit. We should have hit the Death Shadow and forgot about it. Yeah, that was the kind of tight technical play you can expect in this channel. Another Thoughtseize, turn 1 Thoughtseize every game. Yeah. Okay. Oh no. Preordain. I don't like that Preordain art. Not that you can really choose if you are using mana traders or whatever. One top, one bottom for our opponent. Okay. Zagoth. Teferi. Like, Narset gets way worse, right? Against Shadow. Maybe we didn't want this many Narsets. We're playing way too many right now. Okay. Preordaining. They probably have a Dispute or Spell Pierce. I don't love that idea. I don't think we can get very punished. So let's try and resolve this. Like, I'm pretty sure they have an answer, but I'm fine with that, because I do not think we are getting punished on the next turn by them. Yeah. Dispute? Stubborn Denial. Wow. Wow, I didn't expect that one. It doesn't matter. We did expect a 1 mana counterspell, but we could have played around Stubborn Denial next turn. Okay, we need lands. And are we doing anything now? We are not. So now our opponent has a lot more options, but also, like, they are missing land drops. So there's no much reason for us to do anything. here. We can use our reactive cards like Counterspell, and they will have to... Okay, they found the land. Show me what from me. This is a Death Shadow. We got plenty of answers for it. This is not a Death Shadow. This is a fetch. Okay, go. Hardcast Solitude is fine by me. So we can wait for another Counterspell. Try to play Teferi plus Counterspell. This is probably a Bowmaster, you know? Archmage's Charm. Wow, that one I wasn't expecting. That's a surprise. Yeah, totally. Do we play Solitude? I don't think we do. I think we fetch our Raugrin, let them go to discard. They can flash something now, but if they are discarding, we are happy. There's no much reason to take actions. Okay. We won the land, so we are going for the lands. They discarded Bowmaster rather than playing it. Why is that? Why would you do that? That's interesting. They must have like a really reactive hand. They may have more Bowmasters. Like maybe they flash one now. That would make sense. Okay, that makes sense. But still, why would you discard? So they have to have counterspells, like a bunch of counterspells in hand. There's no other reason to do what they did, if not. We really messed game 2 up. But this game is going fine. We have 2 Supreme Verdicts on the deck. That's a decent answer to white, to Bowmasters and stuff. This is gonna get counter. Like, it cannot get soft counter, only hard ones work. Let's try and get the Bowmaster out. And just pass the turn. This is a counter spell, that's fine, we don't care. Okay, Drowning the Log is such a great card, it's so valuable. We are very fine changing a Prismatic Ending for that. What we really want is our opponent to deploy something, and for us to draw a Supreme Verdict, of course. But that's not happening for now, I don't think. Let's try and ending that. Ending is so efficient. Okay. I think I'm going with the Solitude now. We are totally playing into their game. Like, but they have spent so many counterspells already. The other one. We really need a Supreme Verdict now. I'm not loving our situation. I don't think we played this well. This is the kind of games I'm not sure how to play with control. I need to learn how to play them better. Ouch. Okay, well, we need a Supreme Verdict, and that's it. We have 2. Probably should have all 3. I'm not sure. I don't think so. Like, a lot of times they go like 1 threat with backup and stuff. They're not gonna go like threat into threat into threat most times. Supreme Verdict from the top. Yeah, we are dead. I'm done. I don't love how we played this game. Like, they missed land drops, we didn't punish them in any way. But we didn't generate any card advantage. They drew extra. They even discarded. When they discarded, we knew they had a lot of counterspells, but then they played 1, 2, 3, 4 extra counterspells. That's so many. Okay, let's go for the next one. Okay, after that terrible round, I'm pretty sure we should have won game 2. And also I think we had it in our hands to win game 3. But it is what it is. We are learning all the time. Also, I guess since this is a video for YouTube, there's some value of messing up. So you guys can roast me, educate me in the comments. So this is a great moment for you to go and say, hey, Genara, the correct pronunciation is Genara, not Genara. I understand that in English you have the tendency to say Genara, but Genara is the right one. Don't want to subtlety this. I want to draw a fetch land. Like a master. Like a effing master. Can I say fucking? Is that a thing? I don't know anything about that kind of things. Like, I understand what words are like very bad, both in Spanish and in English, but I do not know if I can say the fuck in YouTube. Is this like, do I care? Maybe I don't. Okay, Doughty Voidwalker. That's a good card. If they have a Fury, this is gonna suck. If they have a Fury, I probably subtlety it and then use the One Ring and stuff. But they would probably just attack with the Narset. So the reason to play Narset there is gaining us 3 life, which they are gonna be pretty precious since we want to play the One Ring and deploy it. So the idea of this matchup is like, we are a control deck and we will overcome, like if we're playing a mid-range game like this one, like threat, discard, whatever, we should overcome that with our better cards, like the classic control versus mid-range, and they will draw bad cards like Fatal Push or what have you. And the other part of the deck, the scamming part, the thing there, no, I really wanted to subtlety that. I was F6 while talking, which okay, so the idea is we have the tools to recover from these kind of situations. Also here they are probably taking the other ring, attacking Narset down, and then next turn playing the ring. That's not gonna be great. If they do not have a scam, at least that will be fine. But they played that Grief knowing we have the subtlety, which is weird to me. Oh wow. Okay, so they are now going for the ring. Okay, we got this. We are just gonna draw another Narset. Going to draw another Narset and we are done. This is fine. I mean, it's not like we can totally beat this situation, but we are not done by any metrics or whatever. They do not hit a land drop. Can we? Yes, we can. We are so good at this game. This was all part of the plan. Well, I took 2 life there because I paid 2 life there that I shouldn't have, because I do not know how to count. In this case, how to count types. Okay, so they did a lot of stuff, but they used 2 cards to kill Narset, 2 cards to discard our ring, and more cards to just like play the ring. Like, we are even is in cards. They do have the Grief on the battlefield. That's annoying, but we are not doing so bad here. Okay, let's yeah, this is fine. I'm exiling that. We are doing fine. Like, we're in a top deck war. We have 4 lands and a companion. Should I have subtlety this last Grief? I do not think so, actually. I do not think that's something you want to do there in that situation. I see no reason for it. Like, if they had the scam, we just trade the cards and they have a Reprieve on the battlefield, and we are a deck with a bunch of removal spells. Am I playing Preordain here? Yeah. Do you have the Bowmaster? No. I do not want these cards. Like, of course, if I draw a Narset, I will want them. But I don't think I want them yet. And I will play the land. Like, okay. So I hate cycling lands in this deck because we are playing Lórien Revealed. And we are playing the Ring. And we are playing Narset. And we are playing a lot of card advantage things. Engines and cards. So, like, we will draw a lot. And you want lands in play when you are drawing a lot of cards. Our opponent is suffering from the classic, hey, I'm playing a 20 land deck with a lot of 3-drops that I'm not... Do they have like Reprieve and maybe Solitude in hand? Solitude will be annoying, Reprieve will be annoying. Fury, they may have Fury. Fury is not very annoying right now, especially not with the Verdict in hand. Removal, okay, as we mentioned, they may have Fatal Push and Fatal Push. Okay, Dauthi is very annoying because we do have a Ring in exile and an Narset. We do not want them to have that. So let's draw something good, shall we? Teferi will be the best draw ever. Teferi, bounce Leyline Binding. Shit. Please do not have a scam effect. They probably have one. Yeah, they have one. Okay. Okay. The thing is, we are just trading back and forth. And we have a lot of great draws. We will find them. They're gonna ring now, which is, of course... Oh, wow, ringing with Dauthi. This is a problem, because now they can ring, and they also can Narset next turn, or they can Narset this turn and ring the next one. That's not great. What did they choose? The ring. Yeah, ring makes sense. Okay, Teferi, bounce my Leyline. Exile your Dauthi? Okay, this is fine. Okay, now we have a problem because we are dying to that ring. And that's not great. At least we got that Dauthi out of the way. I still defend not having cycled this Zagoth, but of course we are suffering from that extra card right now. From the lack of it, I guess. If this is a Fury, that's gonna be annoying. Of course it is a Fury. Okay, Fury, you got it. Something good? Okay, the Teferi we wanted. I think we are bouncing our Leyline and drawing a bunch here. We have 13 life, that's a lot of life. Okay. We drew another another ring. Oh wow, we drew like awesome. We are just killing everything here. And then like later we can do the same thing and recoup that ring. We do not get the protection now, so they can like dash Ragaman or stuff like that. That's also fine. Wow, nothing. Okay, they have at least one Fatal Push, maybe more. Yeah, we are... This game is so over. But I think that's like what we did in this game, whether questionable or not, the F6s with the subtleties, is the whole plan. Like, you just trade until you beat them, basically. with your more powerful draw engines and card advantage stuff that they do not have. So yeah, that's the whole thing here. I will take the Hallowed. We have the Teferi effect, so we are gonna... that's annoying. Actually hitting Teferi, that's very annoying. I think we are gonna draw 3, then we will exchange rings. It's so easy to play when you have a Teferi on the battlefield, like you don't have to think about anything. Yeah, here we draw 3. Ooh. Oh my god, you gotta love it. Minamo, School of Water set. Can we find... I'm gonna try and find a Days Undoing, finish this game forever. Reprieve? No, I'm greedy. I'm so greedy. I'm going all in. Okay, here, draw. Okay, that's also very fine. Do I want to play the other ring and not take 4? No, I'm fine. We can wait a couple of turns. Also, we can put this Solitude on the battlefield, and that will be a boost. Like, we are end step playing Solitude almost for sure. Okay. Wow, nothing? Nothing. Wow, really? They have to have like a bunch of removal spells in hand and scam effects. So scam is a bad mid-range deck in the sense that it top decks way worse than a normal or traditional mid-range deck would. Okay, there is the Days Undoing. I'm doing this. Do I even play the I'm playing this, that's for sure. And on the draw step, did I activate the Teferi already? I'm not sure, so let me check again. Physical dexterity with Magic Online is very important. Let's discard whatever because we are gonna just Days Undoing in their upkeep, in their draw step, sorry, so they do not draw anymore. Yoo-hoo! And I love this. I really love this. This is what I love doing in Cube, and getting to do it here is just awesome. Okay, easy peasy. So, Stern Scolding sounds great, Subtlety sounds great. I don't know about Dress Down actually. Like, I know I don't want Force of Negations. I imagine I would want an extra Verdict and an extra Prismatic Ending, since it's basically a Ragavan deck. So Teferi is not awesome, but it's not bad either, right? It's very good against the scam effects, like later in the game, but it's not great. I'm pretty sure I do not want all of Narset's. Like, Narset is a great top deck after being a scam and all that. Probably something like this. So Narset is a great answer to Fable. I think I want on Thin Ice actually. I want some number of Narsets. It's a card that I love, basically. Subtlety is fine versus scamming, so okay, this is fine. Yeah. Okay. Reveal my companion. Yeah. This is a wonderful hand. I see no reason to mulligan it. The only thing we do not have is a good turn 1 answer to Ragavan. But we are totally gonna draw a plains now, right? What's the play here? Is Verdict? I think it's Verdict because I think Teferi can be very valuable, and like, for example, they got turn 3 Fable, we got turn 3 Teferi, that's fine. But apart from that, I'm not sure. Like, Verdict will be fine. It's also like great against other things like Bowmaster, you know. Okay, we are getting Hallowed. This doesn't seem like a Blood Moon draw from our opponent, so that's pretty nice. Okay, and we have the Leyline and all. This is pretty nice. Just let's search for lands. I don't think we want any of these. Like, I would love to have a ring. Wow, but we do need lands. We totally need lands. Is this a Fable? No, this is a Bounty. I think we can wait. Use this Counterspell for something. Like, we can Solitude any moment we want. There's no need to rush. I'm gonna Counterspell basically anything that goes on the stack. Yeah. That's fine. If this is bait, we take it. Okay. I think they may. Oh no. Okay, maybe. Yeah. Perfect. I know how to count. Yeah, this 2 times. Okay, this is perfect. Like, I really wanted like an island to just play Teferi, but this was pretty perfect too. Okay, can we just play a Narset on an empty board? I'm not playing Solitude here. If you want the Solitude, you have to take it yourself. That Griff super annoying. So they may have more than one. Okay, they took Teferi. Why? Why though? What do I want to do here? I want to Narset and search for a white card to Solitude that and keep my Narset alive. Come on, white card. Prismatic or Teferi. I think... Okay, we take Prismatic Ending because I'd rather have the Teferi in my deck for later. And then again, we are looking pretty nice here. Our opponent can have Land Fury, that would be hard. They can have more Griefs, which are totally fine for us. They can have Orkis Bowmaster, which is what I imagine this is. We are activating Narset, and if there's a Bowmaster here... Ooh, Lórien Revealed. Why... They don't have a Bowmaster. Like, if you have a Bowmaster there, you play it, right? You kill the Narset in response before I can get a Counterspell. So I'm betting on no Bowmaster here. But if our opponent has the Bowmaster, we are so done. I really thought there was no way they had it. As I mentioned, like, I think you should play the Bowmaster in response. What if I get a Stern Scolding? Now what do you do with your Bowmaster, right? Am I swapping Narsets? Yeah, I'm swapping Narsets. Just drawing. Like, this is why I wanted to keep some number of Narsets in the deck, right? Like, it's just so good. So good. I think I'm taking Counterspell here because I believe they have a Fury in hand. And I really want to, like, Counterspell your Fury, activate my Narset again. They probably have 2 Furies, actually. So let's get an green mana. What on earth do you have green mana for? Is there any new card that relies on green mana? I think so. So now we have 2 we have some amount of rings on the bottom of our deck. We don't love that, but I think it's fine. This is all fine by me, and we're gonna take the Kaheera. They probably have another Fury. We will just Leyline Binding it, I think. We can Solitude that next turn. Yeah, another Fury, as we imagine. 2 more cards in hand. Can be a land, no land. I want to Leyline this. Yeah, I think so. If my Leyline cost 1, I would wait, but we know our next draw. And like, I don't know, they probably have a Terminate in hand, right? Or some kind of scam effect also. Now Paciencia, Paciencia que la madre de la ciencia, as we say in Spanish. Okay, let's just, we have an awesome hand, there's no reason to do anything. Just wait and see. So let's put them on one Scam Effect. That's totally what they just drew. Maybe one Terminate. That's a card they didn't have a chance to play yet. Yeah, I think so. At least one Scam Effect, maybe 2. Do you leave Terminate against me? Yeah, probably. Right? You probably do. Okay. And we are playing Kaheera here. So Fury will be devastating, but we are fine with that. This fetch land is gonna be great because we have, out of 32 cards, at least 2 rings are on the bottom. And I think we did good not taking that ring, any ring there. Land, another Fury. Okay. Fury. Okay, Fury is fine. Did you have that Fury beforehand though? I'm not sure. Since they're playing, we're not gonna play around Blood Moon since they have Overground Tomb and 0 basics basically. Are they gonna do, okay, 2 and 2, that's fine. Ring. We don't have 5 colors. Okay, so we were very ahead, but we have had a couple of good draws, but not, okay, there's the Scam Effect we thought they may have. We missed some way of pulling ahead. Like, we've drawn way more cards than them, but we haven't been able to convert that into a definitive advantage. This is not, I'm not loving that. Okay, we're at 7 life. 7 is a number of life that is very manageable. I think we are gonna upkeep this. Please do not click on the enchantment. What is this? Destroy all enchantments. Oh shit. That's the green splash for? Wow. Okay. Do we have any outs here? We have one Supreme Verdict in our deck. Just the one. Come on, Supreme Verdict. Wow. Wow, back to nature. Ooh. There's no way we were beating that. No, with this stuff coming back. Okay, do we want to change anything after seeing back to nature? Like, we could totally do this. Like, that's totally fine. And we bring in something like this. Do we really want to do this just to make Back to Nature obsolete? It's a beating. Back to Nature is gonna be a beating. Yeah, let's try. Like, we're learning. We've said that before, but we are learning here. So being on the play is so much better, right? The extra card matters a lot, but yeah, this is a keep. So we don't really need to play around Blood Moon, as we've seen. We will probably just take a Hallowed Fountain, I think. Yeah, Hallowed sounds alright. I mean, I don't want to pay 3 life, but okay, annoying. We don't have that many answers to Ravan, but let's try and draw some. We don't really need to care about types now. We can dress down so the Ravan doesn't hit us and they cannot like scam anything. It would be awesome if they put like a Grief on the stack right now. I think I'm gonna dress down. So the idea behind dress downing here is we are going to stop the development of that Ragavan, cycle the card that we actually want to because, well, we need to find lands. What do we want here? Solitude? More lands? What is this? Is this Douthie? Okay, Thoughtseize is perfectly fine. I'm happy if they are playing Thoughtseize now. I'm really happy we didn't keep up just Reprieve, you know? Like, it would have been terrible to just go Reprieve. So I'm thinking last game I was happy with the no one ring play, but maybe we lost because of it, because we didn't pull ahead enough. Since we sent them to the bottom, we never saw them again. We drew 1 extra card from Narset, we answered 1 Fury with that Counterspell. Because the problem with hitting 1 ring there is that it was like, okay, take the 1 ring, say go. Now we wait, they Fury, we play the 1 ring, we get the protection, draw a card. Wow, double discard. Okay. Something good. That's not terrible, I guess. Landos. Wow. Okay, 1 Lando. I hate this, but we're gonna take 2 because, well, they know about the Reprieve, but we kind of need to leave it up. Bragavan is gonna hit us, which is never great. I hope they don't hit anything good. What is this? Always deal to Ravan, Nimble, Prefer. Snow cover island, okay. Removal. The 1 ring. Okay. I don't love this, but they don't need to put anything on the stack. So it's not like Reprieve is gonna do much for us. Supreme Verdict or Teferi? I think we're gonna take the Verdict actually here. Since they are missing land drops, they cannot really attack Narset. Oh, okay. Now Narset is done. Now the Verdict is even a better choice because of this Bowmasterino. And Teferi, not great. We are so behind, right? Like, I feel very behind right now. Are we though? If we draw a land here, we can just like play a 1 ring. Say go. Or even like draw. We can draw a card. Say go. Oh wow. We drew nothing. That's problematic to say the least. We really needed a land there. That was annoying. Well, I'm gonna take another Supreme Verdict in case they discard the first one, but I'm not loving our position right now. This is a second Bowmaster? Shit. They're overstanding a lot into our known verdicts, which is most annoying. Are we dead? Yeah, right? 3, 4... Yeah, we're dead. Shit. Maybe we should have mulligan this, but mulliganing against Scam feels terrible. I'm not sure how we should have played this. Wow, 2-2. After that 2-0 start, that felt so great. Okay, let's go for the last one. Okay, let's try and finish with a good, solid, respectable 3-2. Okay, this is a hand. Every hand is a keep. You guys already know that. You have been watching this whole video, you know that we're not mulliganing here. Losing cards, having to take decisions again. We have mulligan once, right? In this league. We are playing a good amount of lands. That's nice if you don't want to. Wow! Delver of Secrets! Wow! Huh. Awesome! I didn't expect that one. We are gonna Leyline Binding that one. Yeah, we are. Is this the Dunker special? Cutting out Ragavans, trying to play the more flyers? Something like that in Blue-Red Murktide? What is this? 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 Oh! Do I want to keep Counterspell up? Yeah, I think so. Change of plans. We are counterspelling something. I don't know what. A Dash Ragavan maybe? Maybe we should stop here. That's a 3-2 now. It's fine, it's fine. Whenever I play Delvers, they never flip. I know everybody cries about that, but it's just true. That's why people usually don't play Delvers, I guess. In Modern, at least. 3-2, Delver flying over. Bim bam, bim bam, bim bam. Hitting hard. Are we gonna try and Leyline Binding this now? Yeah. So in an ideal war, our opponent taps out and we can Teferi. Okay. McNuggets 8 does... what do they do? Like, so I should take this out, right? So you have more screen for the cards. That's a mistake on my part. Another Delver. I'm gonna counterspell that one actually. I want to spend my counterspells when I can against this kind of low to the ground tempo deck. Yeah, that's fine. Do you have a Force of Negation? I will be so happy if you don't. Yeah, awesome. I should take this out then. How do I take this out? Well, I can close it, I guess. But I don't want to... Okay, I don't know how to do this. I don't want to close it. I want to take it out. To another screen or something. Ah, there it is. Now I can take it to another screen, right? I don't know what I'm doing, but yeah. Totally working here. Where's my chat? It's gone. It's gone forever. What is this? What is this? Dash Ragavan? No, Delver. And Dragon Rage Chandler. Okay. I'm gonna kill everything. Just like I don't care. Exile that. They may be playing main deck Blood Moon, so that would be a reason not to Leyline. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna play Narset, because having Narset on play would be awesome. And I'm gonna do it with an island, so I kind of play around Blood Moon like this. Like, they can, if they kill Narset with a spell, that's fine, that's a 2-for-1 in my favor. I can take Force of Negation here, I guess. Yeah. So, like, I would love to have a Raugrin, so our Leyline Bindings cost 1 mana only. But that's not the world we are living in. Spellsnare. Okay. Spellsnare is fine, we will remember. I didn't want you to flip, to be honest. To be completely honest, I didn't want you to flip. Okay. Oh, nice. Let's go to your upkeep and try to hit that Delver. Shall we? We're going with Leyline because they most surely have a counterspell in hand. Or not. But I didn't want to spend my Solitude, getting counterspell, losing my whole turn on that exchange. What do they have? Like more removal? Ah, missing 1 mana. Okay. So, if they're following the Andrea Mengucci school of thought, they probably have a counterspell, but they are not trying to counter my removal spells. They are trying to counter my threats, basically. My card advantage threats. So, it's not like, oh, they didn't counter Leyline Binding, they do not have a counter for Narset, let's slam it, right? That's not how it works. We are just waiting, chilling. There's no rush. That upkeep stopped killing me. They do not have Landerinos. Okay, do we have Landerinos? Hey, Preordain. Awesome. What a card, huh? Preordain? What is this? Wow, counterspell in my Preordain. Wow. 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 Yeah. You got it. That was crazy. So aggro. Okay, so this is Murktide with the other counterspell as a backup. We're gonna Leyline Binding it and then Solitude it. Yeah. They may have Subtlety, main deck Subtlety or something, but I'm fine. Also, I'm not gonna Preordain here, it's like way too risky. What if we miss? We don't find the land drop? If they do have... Okay, we are so fine. I don't really understand that counterspell on our Preordain. Like, it's not like we are playing on 2 lands, right? We have 5. Sure. Go ahead. Do you have another one? Fine. Supreme Verdict. Uncounterable. Can't touch this. Okay, you got a 6s. Do you want to play something else? No. I can spend my time now. No, I don't want any of this. Okay. We know they have a Spellsnare in hand, so that's 4 cards and one of them is a dead one. Okay, Mistress Bubble. If we can resolve this Narset, I'm gonna be so happy. They may not have many more answers, right? For Narset. And another Counterspell. Is this the okay, the Force of Negation? We are gonna force back. And do you have the Spell Pierce here? No Spell Pierce. They may have a Lightning Bolt. I'm fine with that. Again, take our 2 for 1. Like, well, they only have 2 card types in the graveyard. Oh, okay. Narset into Narset. Like the classic dig through time into dig through time. It's always awesome when you can change draw spells. Please, can you try to draw with that Fiery Islet? Forget about Narset's passive. Do we have 2 drops in our deck for that spell snare? Ah yeah, Counterspell, Reprieve, that kind of stuff. We have to be aware of those. Do we get to draw? No. Okay. Okay, what else? What else? I'm gonna activate Narset. I think it's way too risky to go for the Days Undoing. Like, way too risky. So let's just activate and see what's up. The ring. We're gonna try and resolve a ring here. Nothing. Nothing from our opponent. Okay. Draw. Okay. Happy. Unbother. What do you have in hand? Okay, that's a good card. That's a wonderful card, actually. But what else do they have in hand? Cannot be removal spells, right? Like, you would have killed an asset if you had a removal spell there. Okay, Dragon Raids. Only 1 blue mana up. I'm going for the Days Undoing here. I don't care. Yeah. Stay hydrated. They have the Delirium now, but they don't have a red mana up. I'm totally going for it. Yeah. Do I want to fetch? Yeah, I want. Let me just fetch lands out. Like, I do not want to draw these lands. Like, I'm gonna draw the fetch lands or whatever, but that's fine. Hello, opponent, you have no cards in hand. I should stop in their upkeep. Spell Pierce, yeah, I'm paying for that. You bet. Let me draw. Okay. Go. We have a Counterspell and they have just 1 card in hand because they drew with Mizra's Bubble. I forgot that. Wow. That's so done. That's so done. It's so great to have, like, playing Control can be so hard when you don't close the games. But this deck just hammers you down with the Narset plus Days Undoing thing. It's basically a Splinter Twin. Like, how are we losing now? Can we even lose now? Oh, no. Yeah. Yep. Ooh, Teferi. I guess I want to play that. Counterspell? Yeah, fine. I will Counterspell your Counterspell. And we win easily. Okay, I imagine that they have to have some form of Ragavan. How do I even want to cyborg here? Like, I love Supreme Verdict because it's a really good answer against Mortide. Like, they go Mortide and you go like, yeah, Supreme Verdict, I don't care. Narset is so weird because on the one hand it's so good against all the like cantrips and stuff, but then it's so weak to removal, right? You know what I don't love? I don't love Force of Negation in this matchup. I don't love it. On the draw, I think I need these like extra things. And I think I will take out Force of Negations. Maybe I'm crazy. Take out Subtlety. I will bring Dovin's Veto though. It's so good at going through like spell snare and all that kind of stuff. This Undoing is fine-ish. You know, I think I just rather have like more Narsets without the This Undoings. Like Narset can be, if I get Narset on an empty war, it's just so good. Do I want Stern Scolding? No. Stern Scolding is fine against Ragavan. Not really great in any other situation. Sure, this is fine, no more. Like, the problem with bringing the extra removals is like, you really want them against turn 1 stuff. But then, from then on, it's not great, right? So maybe I do not want this. I want another Veto. Yeah, something like this. Okay, let's try to make this the last game of this very long league. I don't even know how long is it. I'm not an OBS expert. I don't know how to check how long we have been streaming. Recording. No Ragavan, please. No monkey. No mono. Vale, perfecto. We got this. Like, this card is awesome, but one thing that really strikes me about this version of the deck we are playing is like, we are foregoing any kind of like Chalice of the Void, Rest in Peace, those kind of very classic control sideboard cards, control tools. We are totally off them. Like, we just want, right? Like, we are just playing all counter spells, like pitch counters even, and just relying on the ring to help us. It's very interesting. Like, rather than playing Haymakers, right? Like, oh yeah, I have Chalice for 0 or Chalice for whatever. Annul, what a card. Wonderful card. Wow, are you gonna get turn 2 Delirium? They will have it if they play a fetch land. They will have turn 2 Delirium here. Which is impressive. No, they have it because they found a fetch land. Wow, so aggro. I think I have to Leyline Binding. I don't love, like, what I'm gonna do I don't love because it plays directly into Blood Moon, and that's annoying. But on the other hand, I'm dying. Prismatic Ending, maybe? Okay. Still I think I have to Leyline here. If this was an Island rather than Minamo, I would be so much happier. I will be happier. I don't know. I don't understand this language, how it works. Why am I clicking on the blue? Like, oh my god. Well, kill your 3/3. Please do not Blood Moon me. Luna de Sangre. Okay, that's good. I mean, that's good. They're playing Expressive Iteration, which is an awesome card, and all that, but they are not playing Blood Moon, which would be devastating. If we get a fetch land and we can go for a blue land, an island, that would probably solve half our problems. Fetching again for a Steam Bench. If you are fetching here for a Steamens to play a Preordain, I'm thinking you do not have a Blood Moon, right? So game log. What is my game log? Is there in the middle of the screen? But why is it going away? I want to take it away, but okay, I have it in the other screen now. You cannot see it. They top. Wow, top. I'm playing Teferi here. If they have Force of Negation, that's fine. No Force of Negation. Awesome. Tempo, Teferi. Ok, la Narset. Okay. Are you gonna kill my Teferi? No. Are you gonna play directly into my Supreme Verdict? Vamos. I don't understand what our opponent is doing, but I will very gladly wipe your board. Usually, like, okay, so there's been times when blue-white has been very good matchup for Murktide, and there has been other times where it has been very rough when they had very like hard-hitting stuff in the sideboard. But of course, if your opponent is just playing all the creatures into your Supreme Verdict, letting you resolve Teferis and stuff like that's not great for them. They tapped out in a very aggressive way, and they said nice in the chat. What do you want me to do? Like, you just basically killed yourself. I'm gonna take an island here, play Narset, and activate. Yeah, I will activate. So we know they have the Lightning Bolt in hand, but okay, didn't matter. Awesome. Well, okay, well, thanks for watching. We did learn a lot. We also misplayed a bunch. That's part of learning, of course. Thanks a lot for watching. You will have another video tomorrow. Maybe constructed, maybe vintage cube. Who knows? I don't. Thanks everybody. Bye. Like, subscribe, do that kind of stuff you know how to do in YouTube. And if you don't know how to do them, this is a good time to learn. But thanks for watching, really. Bye.